Hey there. I just completed a Facebook Live where I answered some of the questions I've been receiving about Phonics Camp and Writing Lab, which are the two programs I'm offering in June for kids. I want to share this with you in case you're wondering some of the same questions too. If you'd like to learn more through my website or sign up, you can go to AllisonDeFrees.com/courses. More information on both Writing Lab and Phonics Camp is there. If you're watching, please let me know if you can hear me. I did a Facebook Live on Saturday and there was no sound to the video, so that was bad. That got interrupted, but hopefully this one will stay on. I am talking about the questions I received about Phonics Camp and Writing Lab today. I'm so excited to be offering these programs in June. They make me so happy. So I'll give a general overview about Phonics Camp and then Writing Lab, and then I'll get into your questions. But if you're just joining me, just write a question in the comments. I'll answer it live or I'll answer it after this recording. So first, Phonics Camp is an online 30-minute camp that I'm going to teach each day. It's the second time I'm teaching it. I taught it back in March when schools closed, and it was so much fun because kids from all over the country joined in. We review basic phonics skills like punching or tapping out sounds, writing decodable words, practicing spelling rules, and word division, and I'm even going to try to slip in there some sight words or learned words. It might stretch a little bit longer some days. I remember in March we were playing the kids' favorite game called Mind Reader. Shout out to my friend Carrie who taught me Mind Reader game. And it took a little bit longer, so we were over by like 3 or 5 minutes. But just in general, it's 30 to 40 minute sessions each day of the week for 1 week. It's a good general review for kids who are in rising second grade through rising fifth grade. When I made the images for the camp, I wrote first through fourth grade, but now everyone's in the rising mode because summer's coming. So rising second through fifth grade. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. And let me tell you about Writing Lab. Writing Lab is my writing program for kids who are in grades 3 through 5. It is a hybrid model, which is super fun, but there are video recordings from me every day of the week, Monday through Thursday. Then on Friday, all of the kids and me get together for our live session. It's very fun to be there live together. We do a mini lesson. I ask the students if they want to share their writing with me privately or if they want to share their writing with the group. I get different answers. It's wonderful. There's even an option if they don't want to share their writing, so that's totally fine. Writing Lab is fun because it's the hybrid. So students are learning and practicing at their own pace, at their own time, every day of the week, and I'm kind of guiding them through the writing process. And then we get together Friday for like our fun writing workshop. Okay, so let me get started with some of the frequently asked questions that I've been receiving about Phonics Camp. I've got my paper here. And if you have any questions, please just put them in the chat box. I also posted the link to my website that has more information on both of these. So Phonics Camp is like a good general review of skills that kids have practiced. My parents describe it as review, a confidence booster, great repetition. Those are the terms that they would use to describe it. So if you want a little like touch point, a little tutor help during the first week of June, then Phonics Camp might be just right for you and your child. And I say you and your child, you don't have to be there. You can take a conference call. What did people do in March? I got the nicest emails. They're like, thank you so much. While they were on Phonics Camp, I got a chance to unload the dishwasher and take a conference call, and it was the best. Remember those days back in late March when we just didn't know what to do at all with anything? So Phonics Camp is 5 days in a row, and there are different themes each day. Monday's just the welcome day, and we'll just get started right off the bat with the writing and the games and all of that. But Tuesday is School Spirit Day. Wednesday is Stuffed Animal Day, which I'm so excited about. All my tutoring kids tutor with their stuffed animals. So Phonics Camp with stuffed animals is going to be wonderful, I know. Thursday is Jersey Day, Sports Jersey Day, and Friday is Crazy Sock Day. And I know that it's summertime and maybe crazy socks aren't, as big of a deal in the summertime as they are in the winter time, but we'll just see what the kids want to wear and what they show up doing. Phonics Camp is a response to parents wanting a little touch point. They want a little bit of encouragement. They want some structure to their day where they know at 10:30 a.m. Eastern or at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, I will be live and I will be teaching their kids. So they can get the kids set up, and then the parent can go take a scheduled conference call or unload the dishwasher or take a magazine to the back deck and read for 30 minutes. So it's a response to parents wanting continued learning for their students and wanting some structure to the day. Some parents want to know if the video for their child will be on during Phonics Camp. And no, all the videos are turned off. Kids can't even see other kids' names or anything like that. It's really just they can see me, and there is a chat box, and I'm going to ask the students for some thumbs up emojis. But no, the video is off. I find it makes the kids really nervous, and they spend a lot of time concerned about, so-and-so turned their mic on accidentally, or so-and-so has their video on. So I've eliminated that distraction, and therefore want to encourage the students just to keep writing or keep spelling or keep doing the vocabulary practice. Whatever it is we're practicing, I'm going to try to keep them focused and calm and focused and calm. We don't need anxious kids at Phonics Camp. I just want to be calming and help them with their learning. Okay, I'm going to teach in Phonics Camp. I'm going to teach a good review of some spelling rules, some word division patterns, and sneak in some rainbow words or some learned words. We'll probably be doing some phonemic awareness warm-up games as well, like counting syllables or trying to identify the first sound that's heard in a word or the last sound that's in a word. Okay, let's see. And what happens to the videos afterwards? Those videos are recorded and they're posted in our camper portal, so you can re-watch them whenever you want to. A lot of my kids, a lot of the families that are coming to Phonics Camp have other camps that are sort of up in the air, or maybe they'll go to the library or the YMCA if it's open or things like that. But if you say can't come on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. or 2:30 Central or 2:30 Eastern, sorry, then you can always watch Tuesday's video again and then join us on Wednesday. If you can't make it any days but you just want the recordings, and you'll take all your conference calls at 1 p.m. or whatever, and that's when you want your child to be doing the Phonics Camp with me, all those videos are available. Whatever works for your schedule is fine. Those are all within our camper portal, so it's only for campers. It's protected in there. Okay. Phonics Camp is $25 for the week, and I think you should sign up. I think you should sign up today, because June is right around the corner, 2 weeks away. It's crazy. Now I want to talk a little bit about Writing Lab. Writing Lab is, okay, let me talk about why Writing Lab came to be. Parents talk to me about how reading is the first hurdle that they work to overcome for their child. And they do all this work and this remediation and tutoring in schools and blah, blah, blah. And then they feel like reading is underway. Their child is learning, progressing, on, and then all of a sudden they hit that next hurdle, and they tell me that writing is the next hurdle for them. So what I've done is I have created a writing lab program. It's a 4-week camp for children learning the writing process. It's a hybrid model in that from Monday through Thursday, students are doing pre-recorded mini lessons from me about the writing process. And then on Friday, we gather, all the students and me gather up together to have our writing workshop. It's a great model. But some parents have asked about this. They've asked if in writing lab, their child will become a better speller. I don't teach any spelling rules in writing lab, nor do I check spelling in writing lab. Writing lab is about the frustration that kids feel when they're writing, the avoidance they're doing with writing, the tears that they're shedding over their writing, the worry and anxiety they feel with writing, just that stress in general is the reason I started Writing Lab. I need to help students move past that stress and into a zone where they can get their ideas out onto paper. So Writing Lab is mostly about getting your ideas out there on paper, and the whole idea of perfect spelling and editing and revising is kind of secondary. So what I really help kids do is to draw out their ideas and get that first good draft. And we all know once you've got a draft of something, you can edit it and revise it to your heart's content. But the hardest thing for my students is getting the draft in the first place. So Writing Lab is my response to that. I will walk kids through different writing types week after week, and we'll go through the writing process, and on Friday we'll talk about it. So the writing types, let me make sure I can remember them all. The writing kinds that we cover in Writing Lab are personal narrative, informational paragraphs, compare and contrast, and persuasive essays. Each week is a different theme. Writing Lab is best for students in 3rd through 5th grade. And now that everyone's rising, I'll say rising 4th through 6th grade. So if that is your student in those grades and you feel like you've got the reading piece taken care of and you're ready to tackle the writing piece of the equation, Writing Lab could be just the right fit for your student. So it's for $149 for the month. And again, that's 4 mini lessons a week and a live writing workshop with me on Fridays for 4 weeks for $149. So that is Writing Lab, Phonics Camp. I'm just looking over my notes here. Okay, let me go back to Phonics Camp and answer this question. Some people want to know about the age ranges. Phonics Camp is best for ages, for grades 1st through 4th. And if you're outside of that window, you're not alone. I have kindergartners coming to Phonics Camp, actually rising kindergartners coming to Phonics Camp, and some kindergartners rising into 1st grade coming, and I have 5th graders coming to Phonics Camp. It just depends on where your student is and what kind of review they need to encourage them to keep on going with their learning. Phonics Camp is an encouraging touch point to say, keep on going, keep reading, keep practicing, keep dividing these syllables, remember this spelling rule. So it's just that encouragement that kids need. And if you're out of those age ranges, it might be a challenge or it might be a super simple review. I'm not sure. I think you're the best judge of that. But if you come, you won't be alone. You won't be the only kindergartner, and you won't be the only 5th grader. For those little kids, for the pre-K and the kindergartners, I do have dreams of another camp just for you in the fall. And that would be more about letter and sound correspondence. Just really driving that home, going deep with that. But unfortunately, I don't have that ready right now. So if you have any questions, please type them in. Please send me an email, a message on Facebook. I'm happy to answer your questions, and it will be wonderful to have your students in Phonics Camp or Writing Lab. It'll be great to continue to develop programs just for them that are just right. So thanks for all your feedback and all your questions. It helps me know where you need me, and I'm excited to meet you where you are. So if there aren't any other questions, I'm just going to wrap this up, and I hope you have a great Monday. Bye.